Good morning, guys, or good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. Welcome to Yoga Every Hour. My name is Emma, or the Strong Yogi, and I'm going to be taking you through a Vinyasa flow today. So grab your mats and your water bottles, and we will begin shortly. So just to note, if you need to rest at any point during this practice, just come into your child's pose. So for those of you that are new to practicing yoga, just rest your hips back on your heels and rest your forehead to the ground. So that will be your child's pose if you need to rest there. Or you can rest in your downward facing dog, which is this one. And just be mindful of any tension you're feeling in your body. If you need to take any variations of any poses or come out of any poses, then do so. Just be mindful of how you're feeling. So let's get started. Join me at the top of your mats. Come into a nice comfortable seat. Cross those legs if you can. And we're just going to begin by slowing our breath down, focusing on that breath. So just bring your hands together at heart center in prayer position. Gently bow that head towards your hands and soften those eyes. Close the eyes. And first of all here, just notice your breath. Notice how it feels. Just don't try to change it. So whilst you're here, make sure you keep that spine nice and long. Open that chest, open the heart. Just notice how your natural breath feels. Now I'm just going to count for you. So we're going to inhale for 4. We'll hold the breath in for 4. And then we'll exhale. So we begin inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And again, inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll try for 6 this time. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Emptying those lungs. And just return to your normal breathing pattern here. Feeling that chest rise as you inhale new positive energy. And feeling that chest fall as you exhale old energy. Letting go of the past. Letting go of any tension, any negativity. And just bring your mind to the present here. Just try and stay focused on the present moment throughout your whole practice. The only time that truly matters. If you like here, you can set an intention for your practice, maybe to challenge yourself, whatever you like. Just think about it. Take a nice deep inhale. And Nice, complete exhale. And next time, as you inhale, raise those fingers to the sky, lift the gaze, open those eyes. Reach the fingertips up towards the sky, stretch. And exhale, cactus arms, push those shoulders backwards. And again, inhale, raise those hands to the sky. Reach nice and tall, lengthen the spine. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, raise those hands to the sky. And exhale, cactus. Inhale, raise those hands to the sky. As you exhale, twisting to your right, place your left palm to your right knee and place your right palm behind you. Pushing into your right knee with your hand and gazing over your right shoulder. You're twisting that spine. Keep that chest nice and open. Just breathe here. Inhale. And as you exhale, see if you can twist a tiny bit further. Inhale. And exhale, release that pose. Come back to center. Inhale, raise those hands back up towards the sky. And exhale, this time twist to your left, placing that right palm to the left knee. Placing the left palm behind you. Gazing over the left shoulder. Pushing into that left knee. Twisting your spine. Twisted, you're detoxing the breathe. So keep that core pulled in, the belly button pulled in towards the spine. The crown of the head is lifted towards the sky. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bring yourself back around to center. Just take those legs out nice and long for me. We'll warm up those toes, those feet, back of the legs. So we're just going to wave hello with the toes. So extend and bend those toes for me. Inhale as those toes point to the sky. And exhale as you put a bend into those toes. And just continue this, warming up the feet nice and gently. And whilst you're here, make sure you keep that belly button pulled in, the spine is nice and straight, and the crown of the head is lifted. You don't want to round the spine. Just do two more here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Just take those feet out slightly wider. And just start to draw big circles in the same direction with those feet. Warming up those ankles here. Inhaling as the toes rise. And exhaling as they fall. Not forgetting to keep that belly button pulled in. Keep that head lifted. You can soften your gaze if you like. And change the direction. Draw those nice big circles with your toes the other way. And just take two more here. And just bring those toes up to point to the sky, to the ceiling. As you inhale, raise those hands to the sky. And as you exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. So maybe you need to put a bend into your knees here. Just try and keep that spine nice and straight. Gaze towards those toes. So maybe if it's first thing in the morning, maybe you're feeling a little bit stiff. Just put a bend into those knees. And just really feel that stretch down the back of your legs. Breathe here, inhale. And as you exhale, just try and sink a little bit deeper, releasing any tension with your out breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Roll yourself back up. Just cross those legs again for me. And inhale. Raise those hands to the sky. As you exhale, drop your chin to your chest and just place the palms of the hands on the back of your head. Let those elbows drop down towards your mat and just hold here, feeling that nice stretch in the back of your neck. If this is too intense for you, just remove those hands. Place the palms of the hands on your knees instead. Just breathe here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale, gaze upwards, placing the palms of the hands onto the shoulders here now. And we're just going to draw big circles with those elbows. So inhaling as the elbows rise, and exhaling as they drop down behind you. Inhale, and exhale, keeping that spine nice and long. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, when those elbows reach the top this time, change the direction. Exhale, drawing them forwards. Inhale. And exhale. Warming up the shoulders. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Release those hands from the shoulders. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. And exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Place those palms to your mat. Maybe you can get those forearms down to the mat. And just gaze down and towards the floor here, feeling that nice stretch in your lower back. You can walk those fingertips further forward if you can. Breathe here, inhale and exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, just walk those fingertips over to the right side of your mat. Torsos coming over your right knee. And just try and keep that left sit bone grounded. Breathe deeply here, sinking into the base. Inhale. And exhale, maybe you can walk those fingers around a little bit further, feeling that nice stretch on the left side of your body. Inhale. And exhale, bring those palms back to center. Inhale. And exhale, walking them around to the left-hand side this time as far as you can. Reaching around, keeping that right sit bone grounded. Your torso is over your left thigh here. Feeling a nice stretch down the right side of your body this time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe you can reach a little further. Inhale. And exhale. Bring those hands back to center. Inhale here. And as you exhale, roll yourself forward, coming into your tabletop position here. Your wrists are under your shoulders. Your knees are under your hips. And we're just going to take some cat-cows to warm up the spine. So as you inhale, gaze upwards, put an arch into that spine. And as you exhale, draw your chin to your chest, gaze towards your navel, round that spine, pull the belly button in. Inhale, gaze upwards, arch the spine. Exhale, chin to chest, round that spine. Inhale, look up, arch the spine. Exhale, chin to chest, round that spine. And we'll do two more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Just Come back to a neutral spine here. Shake those hips from side to side if that feels good. On your next inhale, tuck those toes under and raise those hips to the sky. We're coming into our first downward facing dog of the practice. So in your downward facing dog, press into your palms, press into your heels, raise the hips to the sky. Melt your heart towards the mat and gaze towards your navel. So from here, maybe you want to walk through your dog, bend into one knee and then the other, feeling that nice stretch down the back of your legs. Maybe you want to shake those hips, rock those hips from side to side, shake your head, just bringing some nice movement into your body, wherever you need it today. Just take a moment here, just to really stretch yourself out, really movement into your body, wake yourself up before we dive in to the next part of our flow. And when you're ready, on your next inhale, gaze forwards, a nice deep bend into those knees. And however many steps you need to take, just step these feet up to the front of your mat. And exhale, coming into your standing forward fold. So just stay here with your palms on the mat if you like. Maybe you want to take your elbows with the palms of your hands, so crossing those arms in front of you. You can bend those knees, or you can keep them straight, whatever feels good whenever you're doing this practice. Standing forward folds aren't about touching the floor with your legs straight. Really feel the pose. Day to day it might feel different, one day it might feel tighter than the other. Just appreciate how you feel and allow yourself to take whichever variation of the pose you like. You can rock from side to side, move forwards and backwards, feeling that nice stretch in your lower back and the back of your legs. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, release the palms from the elbows. And as you inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Lengthen the spine and exhale. Bring those hands together at heart center. Inhale, reach those hands to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, gaze towards your mat. Inhale, come into your halfway lift, straighten that spine. And as you exhale, step the right foot back, step the left foot back, and lower yourself down or take your knees stretched in, chaturanga. Inhale, slide into your upward facing dog, so hips are off of the mat or on the front of the feet. And exhale, send those hips to the sky, coming into your downward facing dog. Inhale here, and exhale. Inhale, gaze towards, bend those knees, step the right foot and then the left foot back up to the top of your mat. Exhaling your standing forward fold. And inhale, raise those hands to the sky. Exhale, those hands together at heart center. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Inhale, come into your halfway lift. And this time, exhale, step your left foot back, step your right foot back, and whichever variation you like, lower yourself down, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale. Tuck the toes, raise the hips to the sky, downward facing dog, Mukha Svanasana. Inhale here, and exhale. Inhale, gaze forwards, bend those knees, and step the left foot, step the right foot back to the top of the mat. Exhaling your standing forward fold, and inhale, raise those hands to the sky. Exhale, bring the hands together at heart center. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Inhale, come into your halfway. And this time, as you exhale, you can step or you can jump back. Maybe challenge yourself into your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, coming into your downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forwards, bend those knees, and your choice, step or jump to the top of your mat. Exhale into a standing forward fold. And inhale, raising those hands to the sky. Exhale, bringing the hands together at heart center. This time, inhale, raise the hands to the sky, put a bend into those knees so feet are close together. Tuck the tailbone under and lengthen that spine. Push those arms backwards, doing a stretch in your shoulders. So we come into our chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale here. And exhale, fold forward, bring the palms to the mat. Inhale, come into your halfway lift up. And exhale, step or jump back. And lower yourself down into your chaturanga, or you can do knees touching. Inhale, upward facing dog, making sure the shoulders are dropped away from the ears. And exhale, send the hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise that right leg to the sky. And as you exhale, step that right foot forward to the front of the mat, in between those hands. Take the left foot to a 45-degree angle and raise those hands to the sky. So we come into our warrior one. So now right knee bent 90 degrees, the hips are square to the front of the mat. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring those arms behind you, interlace those fingers, push those palms together, push the hands away. Inhale, open the chest, and as you exhale, fold forwards, coming into our humble warrior. Really push those hands away from you, try and reach those hands towards the top of the mat. That right knee bent 90 degrees. Just gaze towards your mat. Holding this pose, so feeling a stretch in those shoulders, in those hips. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Release the palms to the mat. Step the right foot back to meet the left and take a flow. Lower yourself down. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise that left leg to the sky. And as you exhale, bring that foot forward to the front of the mat. Step that right foot to a 45-degree angle. And raise those hands to the sky, coming to our warrior one on the other side. Left knee is bent 90 degrees. Square to the front of the mat. Adjust yourself if you need to. Inhale here. And exhale, bringing those hands down behind you, interlacing those fingers, pushing the palms together, pushing those hands away. Inhaling, opening the chest. And exhaling, hinging at the hips, folding forward over that left knee. Pushing those hands towards the front of your mat, keeping that 90-degree bend in the left knee. As you sink into your humble warrior, breathe deeply here. Feel the stretch, feel the pose. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Place those palms to the mat, stepping the left foot back to meet the right. And take your flow, lower yourself down, and knees touching. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale into that downward facing dog. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, gaze forwards, bend those knees, and either walk, step, or jump back to the top of your mat. Exhaling your standing forward fold, feet are together. And as you inhale, bend back into those knees, raise the hands to the sky, coming back into our chair pose. Spine is nice and straight. Inhale and exhale, drawing those hands together, a heart center. Inhale again, put a bend into those knees, raise the hands to the sky, tuck the tailbone, lengthen the spine, chair pose. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, standing forward fold. Inhale, come into a halfway, look up, lengthen that spine. And exhale, step or jump back and lower yourself down or to knees stretched in. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, coming into a downward facing dog. Again, inhale, raise that right leg to the sky. And as you exhale, come onto the ball of your left foot. And just sink forwards, bringing that knee to your right elbow. Right knee to right elbow. Inhale, raise the leg to the sky. And exhale, this time bring the knee to the left elbow. Inhale, raise the leg to the sky. And as you exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Hold here, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, step that foot to the top of the mat. Take that left foot to a 45-degree angle and raise those hands to the sky, coming back into our warrior one here. Inhale. And exhale, really open the chest, lengthen the spine. Inhale. And as you exhale, just straighten that right leg for me. Inhale here. And exhale, bring your hands around behind you. And place your hands in prayer position behind you, reverse prayer. So if you can't get into your reverse prayer, just take your hands just to your back. Inhale, open the chest, draw the crown of the head towards the sky. And as you exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, gaze towards your toes here. And keep that torso over the right leg, so we don't want to sink over to the left side of our mat. Feeling that nice deep stretch in the back of our right leg. As we hold here in our intense side stretch. Breathe deeply, feeling the pose. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, release the hands, put a bend back into the knee. Step the right foot back to meet the left, and we'll take a firm, lower yourself down. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise that left leg to the sky. As you exhale, come onto the ball of your right foot and bring that left knee to your left elbow. Inhale, raise that leg to the sky. And exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, raise the leg to the sky. And exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Hold here, engage the core. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, step that foot to the front of the mat. Take that right foot to a 45-degree angle. And raise those hands to the sky, warrior one. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, straighten that left leg. And exhale, bring those arms down behind you. Reverse prayer, so place those palms in prayer position behind your back if you can. If not, just rest them anywhere on your back. Inhale, lengthen the spine, draw the crown of the head upwards. And exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Gaze towards your left big toe as you sink over your left leg. Hold here, feeling the stretch in your lower spine, in the back of your left leg. Breathing deeply, surrendering yourself to each and every pose we do today. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Put a bend into that knee. Place those palms to the mat. Step the left foot back to meet the right, and we'll take a flow. Lower yourself down. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, gaze forwards, bend those knees, and either jump or step or walk to the top of the mat. Exhaling, you're standing forward fold. And as you inhale, put a bend into those knees, raise the hands to the sky, chair pose, tuck the tailbone, lengthen the spine, push those shoulders backwards. Inhale, and exhale, straighten those legs, bring those hands together, the heart center. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, the hips fold forward. Inhale, come into your halfway lift, look up. And as you exhale, step forward, jump back, and lower yourself down, chaturanga. Inhale, come into your upward facing dog. And exhale, send the hips back, downward facing dog. From here, inhale, raise that right leg to the sky. And as you exhale, bring that right foot to the outside of your right hand at the top of your mat. Drop that left knee to the mat, untuck those toes as you come into your lizard pose here. We're going to stay up on the palms of our hands. You can push that right knee outwards if you like, so coming onto the edge of your right foot. Just hold here for a few breaths, sinking into the hips, really beginning to feel this pose before we take the next variation. Inhale. And exhale, releasing yourself into your lizard pose. On your next in-breath, you're going to reach your right hand up towards the sky. So twisting towards the right side of your mat, opening your chest to the right. And as you exhale, you're going to thread that arm over to the left side, twisting to the left. And again, inhale, raise the palm to the right side, open the chest, push the shoulder backwards. And exhale, bring that arm over to the left side. And again, inhale. And exhale. And this time, inhale, we'll lift and we'll hold. Gazing up towards your right fingertips. Breathing deeply, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, spreading the arm over to the left hand side and hold. Pushing that right knee to the right, sending the right fingertips to the left. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, place that right palm back to the mat. Tuck those left toes, lift the left knee, and straighten that right leg. So just feel a nice stretch here in the back of our right leg. Just hold here for a few breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, walk those hands to the left side of your mat. Twist both of the feet so the toes are pointing to the left side of your mat. And from here, you want to point your toes slightly inwards, your heels slightly outwards. Lift into those feet. And bring those hands into the center. So the hands are between your feet rather than out in front. So the crown of your head sinks towards the mat. As we stand here in our wide-legged forward fold. Breathe here. And we're just going to add a twist to this pose. So as you inhale, walk both hands over to your right foot. Hold here. You can stay here if you like. Or for an added twist, I invite you to reach your right palm up towards the sky. Gaze towards those right fingertips. Open that chest. Push that right shoulder backwards. Feel the stretch. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Release the pose. Bring those hands back to center. Inhale. Walk those hands over to the left foot. And you can either stay here or I invite you to peel those left fingertips up towards the sky. Gazing towards the left fingertips. Opening that chest to the side. Pushing the shoulder backwards. Taking the stretch to your own level. Challenging yourself. Breathe deeply. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Release the pose. Bringing those hands back to center. Inhale. Place those hands to your hips. And exhale. Roll yourself back up to standing. From here, take the right toes to point the top of the mat. Pivot onto the ball of your left foot and raise those hands to the sky, coming into a high lunge here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, just step that left foot to the top of the mat to meet your weights. Draw those hands together at heart center. And we'll just take a nice balancing pose here. We're going to do a tree pose. So we're going to take our right foot either to our left ankle, our left shin, or all the way up to our thigh. And hold here in your tree pose. Breathe here, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Maybe you want to reach those arms up towards the sky. Push that knee out to the right side. And if you want to challenge your balance here, maybe you want to soften your gaze or close those eyes. And strong through that left leg. Inhale. And exhale. Release the pose. We'll take the other side. Inhale. Raise the hands to the sky. Exhale. Hands to the hips. Fold forward. Gaze towards your mat. Inhale. Come into your halfway lift. Straighten that spine. And exhale, step or jump back and lower yourself down, chaturanga. Inhale, come into your upward facing dog. And exhale, send those hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise that left leg to the sky. And as you exhale, bring that left foot forward to the outside of your left hand. Dropping that right knee to the mat, untucking those toes, coming into your lizard pose. So we'll stay on the palms of our hands here. Push that left knee out if you like, coming onto the edge of your left foot. And we'll just feel this pose sink into the hips. Open those hips. Be an area where a lot of us hold a lot of tension. So let's just bring some focus there. Breathe deeply. Inhale. And exhale. And on your next inhale, raise that left arm to the sky. Gaze up towards those left fingertips, open the chest to the left. And as you exhale, spread the arms to the right. Inhale, raise the arm to the sky. Push that shoulder backwards. And exhale, spread the arm over to the right. Inhale, lift the fingers to the sky. And exhale, spread the arm over. And this time we'll hold. So inhale, raise the hand to the sky. Gaze upwards towards those left fingertips. Push that left shoulder backwards, open the chest. Push that knee out to the left, open those hips. Hold here, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, spread the arm over to the right hand side, keeping that knee pushed over to the left. Challenge yourself. And we'll hold here, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, place that palm to the mat. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. And we'll straighten that left leg. And just hold here for a few breaths, feeling that nice stretch down the back of the left leg. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, pivot the feet, walk the hands to the right side of the mat this time. And this time we're going to point the toes outwards and the heels are going to come inwards. We're going to inhale and raise the hands to the sky. And as we exhale, put a bend into those knees, cactus arms as we sink into our goddess pose. Nice and strong in this pose. The knees are over our toes. Our gaze is forward. Push those elbows backwards. Push the chest forwards. Feel powerful here. Breathe. Maybe you can sink a little bit deeper. Inhale. And exhale. Challenge yourself. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bring yourself back up. Release it. Inhale. And exhale. Bring those hands together at heart center. Twist your feet so come back with your left toes pointing the front of the mat. Pivot onto the ball of your right foot. And raise those hands to the sky, coming into a high lunge. Breathe here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, stepping that right foot to the front of your mat. Bringing those hands together at heart center. We'll take our tree pose on the other side. So we're going to take our left foot either to our right ankle, our right shin, or if you can, if it's in your practice, all the way up to your right thigh. Bring your hands together at heart center. And breathe here. Choose one point to focus on. To keep your focus, to keep your balance. Make sure that knee is pushed out to the left side of your mat. And if you like, you can grow. Take those branches of your tree up towards the sky. Feeling nice and strong and grounded through your right foot, your roots of your tree. And if you are up for the challenge your balance. Maybe you want to close just one eye, close the other eye. Soften the gaze or completely close the eyes. See how it makes you feel. And if you fall out of your tree, no worries. If you're swaying from side to side, no worries. Come back into it if you fall out. Just hold here for a few more breaths. Challenge yourself. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Draw those hands into heart center. Release the pose. Shake those legs out if you need to. Inhale. Raise the hands to the sky. Exhale. Hinge at the hips. Fold forward. Inhale, come into your halfway lift, look up. And exhale, step or jump back and lower yourself down, around or knees touching. Inhale, come into your upward facing dog. And exhale, send those hips back, downward facing dog. So from here, we're just going to slowly walk those hands to the back of our mat. Coming into a standing forward fold at the back of our mat here. So from here, just walk those feet a little bit wider and sink those hips down towards the floor. So maybe you're on your toes here if you've got tight hamstrings. Just try and get to the soles of your feet. Maybe you need to take your feet a little bit wider. Bring those hands together at heart center as you come into your yogi squat Vinyasa. So keep that spine nice and straight here. We want to try not to hunch into the back. So keep your gaze upwards, keep your spine lifted, push your elbows in to your thighs. And breathe here, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Opening the chest, opening the heart. And exhale, place those palms to the mat. Straighten those legs. And walk those feet back in. Slightly closer together. We're going to walk those hands back to the top of our mats. Coming into our downward facing dog. Inhale here. And exhale, this time walk those feet to the top of the mat. Make those feet nice and wide. And we're going to sink back into our yogi squat here on the left. Those hands in together. So this time, just place your left palm to the mat, pushing the left arm against the left thigh. We're going to inhale, and we're going to reach the right arm to the sky, gazing up towards those right fingertips, pushing into the left leg. Inhale here, and exhale. Inhale. Exhale, release the pose. Bring the palm back to the mat. So this time, placing the right palm to the mat, pushing the right arm against the right thigh. Inhale, lifting those left fingers to the sky, opening the chest, twisting towards the left. Breathe here, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the palm back to the mat. So from here, inhale, lift the hips, straighten the legs. And exhale, sink back down. Inhale, lift the hips, straighten the legs. And exhale, sink back down. One more time, inhale, straighten those legs, lift the hips. And exhale, sink back down, this time coming all the way down, placing your hands behind you. Coming into a seated position. Take those legs out nice and long for me. We'll revisit that seated forward fold we did at the beginning of our practice. And we'll see if we can reach any further this time around. So inhale, raise those hands to the sky. Lengthen the spine. Draw the crown of the head towards the sky. And exhale, hinge at the hips. Fold forward. Gaze towards your toes. Keep that spine nice and straight. Put a bend into those knees if you need to. So you're bringing your torso towards your thighs. You can sink a little bit deeper than before. Just notice how you feel now compared to how you felt at the beginning of the practice in this way. If you're still feeling a little bit tight, that's fine. Take some nice deep breaths, and again, with every exhale, try and release into the pose a little bit more. Think a little bit further. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, release the pose. Bring the soles of the feet to the mat. So bring them quite close to your sit bones. Inhale, reach forward. And exhale, one vertebrae at a time. Slowly drop down, sink down onto your mat. From here, you're just going to cross your right leg over your left. You're going to shift your hips slightly over towards the right. And you're going to drop those knees over to the left. You can stay here. Or to deepen the stretch, you can take your arms, take your face over towards the right side of the mat. Feeling a nice twist. Nice calm twist. Again. A nice one to detox the body, good for the digestion. Very good, and also it smells good. And exhale, do those knees back up to center. Release the right leg from the left, readjust those hips. And we'll take the other side to take that left leg, cross it over the right. Shift those hips slightly towards the left and drop those knees over to the right hand side. Take the arms and the gaze over towards the left. If you like, maybe if you're quite tight in the shoulders, you want to put a bend, a 90-degree bend into that left arm. I'll just add an increased stretch here for the shoulder, if you like. Breathe deeply here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale, maybe bring your knees a little bit closer to your mouth as you release into the belly. Inhale and exhale, bring those knees back up to center. Just draw the right knee, draw the left knee in towards the chest. Park those knees, rock from side to side, forwards and backwards, giving that spine a nice massage. From here, we want a nice stretch for the hips. So just put a bend into those knees. Take hold of the outside of your feet. And just draw those knees in towards your armpits. So as you come into a happy baby here, you can rock from side to side, forwards and backwards. Maybe if your hamstrings are still a bit tight, you can extend one leg and extend the other. Whichever variation feels good for you. Wherever you're feeling tension in your body, just take this time just to notice it. Focus on it. Relieve it. Maybe you want to stay in your happy baby, or maybe you want to hug those knees back into your chest. Just take a few more breaths in whichever pose you're in. And then when you're ready, just drop those legs out in front of you. Take those legs to the mat. Take those arms down beside you with the palms facing upwards. And soften your gaze, close your eyes. As you come into your Shavasana, your final resting position. You may argue one of the most important poses in yoga. So as you rest here in your Shavasana, I invite you to take one big, deep, full breath. Fill the air with lungs. And open your mouth with a sigh. Exhale. Release any last bit of tension, negativity, anything that no longer serves you. And just return to a normal breathing pattern. Just notice your breath. Notice how it feels. Don't try and change it. Let it be. Any thoughts that arise, just notice them. Let them come. just let them go. Be present, be still. As you rest in your Shavasana, allowing all that beautiful energy that you've just created during your practice to rush around your body to all of the places it's needed the most. Notice any tension and just let it go. Start to sink into your mat, feeling heavier and heavier. You can either rest here in your Shavasana for a little bit longer if you have the time to, or you can just start to bring movement back into your body now. So up to you. If you want to come out of your Shavasana now, just start to wriggle those fingers, wriggle the toes, bring movement back into the body. Gently rock that head from side to side. And roll yourself over onto your right hand side. Resting your head in your hands just for a moment. And from here, with your eyes still closed, just gently push yourself back up to your comfortable seated position. Draw your hands together at heart center. Feeling that energy, looking that energy into your heart. Bow that head towards your hands. Take a nice deep inhale. And a nice complete exhale. Just notice how you feel. Express gratitude. Give thanks to yourself for your practice today. Turning up on your mat. For being present throughout. All this lovely energy that you've created. Carry it with you for the rest of the day, the rest of the week. As you inhale, lift your head. Draw your thumbs up to your forehead, in between your eyebrows. And as you exhale, bring those hands together at heart center and gently blink those eyes open. Thank you very much for joining this practice with me today. I hope you have a beautiful day, a beautiful evening, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. And I hope to see you all again very soon. Namaste.